The Leg Up, thanks to UPC Showdown. Get the leg up on the bookies and download the UPC Showdown app today. What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Hello and welcome to a massive show. We have a stacked card of racing this weekend with some of our absolute superstars going around. Sam Wood, Nick Lloyd, Blake Johnson, the leg up, brought to you by UPC Showdown. Boys, how good?
Bloody good, mate. Bloody good. Group 1 racing, you just can't beat spring.
You can't.
Like,
You can't beat
As
it.
much as you try.
No.
As much as you try. Winter Racing Carnival in Brisbane, like it's got anything on anything.
Well, the Stradbroke winner is back this week.
Yes, that is
so,
correct.
you know, she just adds a few strings to the
Makes it
well
much
too.
better.
Try well.
Didn't she? We'll get to that, Blake.
Try like a jet.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Do we have any inside info on her?
I sent the message earlier in the week trying to find out.
Not yet. Waiting.
Yeah, no, it'll be this weekend,
What's grand final day?
premiere, and then either
Oh.
Silver Eagle
Who won
or
the Stradbroke again?
Steffi Magnet.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah. It'll either be Silver Eagle or the Everest, and then it'll be Golden Eagle. So, Golden Eagle fourth up.
Steffi Magnetica winning the Stradbroke, and what was the other Burn horse that won?
Allegron won the Brisbane
Allegron won the
Cup.
Brisbane Cup.
Mhm.
We're all over there
Allegron's
with the
back.
with
He's
the
back as well.
Allegron with
He's
the
back.
Allegron owner we were with
Yeah.
Should've got the
when we were
double.
in Europe,
Mm.
and obviously with Hildale and the Baker team when that happened. So, but yeah, any male's good male when it comes to Steffi.
Yeah, God bless her.
BJ, up and about. Manly's in the finals. We are allowed to talk about football on this show officially, thanks to UPC Showdown, because there is a football showdown in your app, AFL, NRL. Pick the head-to-head, pick your anytime try scorers, pick your anytime goal scorers. The more people in there, the more the jackpot goes up.
That's right.
Manly scraped in by the skin of their talons.
No, that's right. They won ugly.
They did.
That was good. No, that's all they needed to do. You don't win grand finals in the first round of the finals.
Oh yeah, mate. So eloquently put.
Yeah. I've said a bit of myself.
He's watching the
I'm watching a bit of old school Manly
the
Roosters
NRL,
games.
The NRL, the NRL. I'll just talk about footy really quick. I said this in the office the other day. So I am a number one. I'm an AFL supporter and then an NRL supporter, but I love both codes. Love both codes. The AFL before the finals start, they have a week off.
Mm-hmm.
So that week when there's no football, what do? Watch the NRL. As most people, even people that love both codes would definitely do, but even people that don't love NRL, there's nothing else to watch, so they watch the NRL. The storylines at the end of the NRL season were so involved, and every game had something riding on it. I became so invested. I have not watched an AFL final since.
You've just seen the light.
Isn't that
You've
crazy?
seen the light.
Well, I don't mind. Like
Welcome
I'm
aboard.
easy. I'm easy. I watch both, but it just for me that's what sparked my interest this NRL season. Collingwood also being in the final.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
I'd probably if Melbourne weren't in the weren't sort of going well in the NRL, I'd probably be quick to
honing right in on your AFLW or your NFL or something like that.
something like that. No, it'd be AFL. Like I'd hone in on the Cats or the Lions, but
Oh yeah.
I think PVL. Don't quote me, but I think that's going to change with the NRL.
What they're going to do the week?
They're
yeah.
going to have a
They
week off,
should definitely not do it. It's the worst thing the AFL.
but there will be a game.
Yes.
Oh, like the Pacific Test or something like that.
No, it'll be a playoff for the last
Wild card.
Yeah,
That AFL needs to do
first
this
night
too.
or
The
something like
NFL
that.
do it and it's the best. See, NRL leading the way again.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's a-
really
I think it's a
changed over
great
the last
idea.
couple of years as well. The AFL used to be market leader in all of it.
Yeah.
I reckon the
It's just the
NRL is
great man.
just-
The great man gets in the chair and he mixes things up.
He's
He
in all-
sees
he's in
what's
all the
happening. He
chairs.
goes. He's just dabbles here, dabbles there, and he's the king.
Latest. Okay, well done last week. Group 1 winning tip, Mr. Brightside. We've got every Group 1
Say
bar
well done to
one.
me when I find 10-1 winners.
Literally said it the week before, but that's okay. You just
That's
don't listen. He listens. You only listen when it's not you.
It just hones out.
Mr. Brightside. Any takeaways from that race, punters?
Yeah.
Via Sistina, my horse that I declared for the spring came out, didn't
Forgive her.
forgive.
Yeah, heavy track.
Yeah, she's a forgive. Definite forgive. So first up, slow tempo, good track. Got over the top of them. Really good late closing splits. Up in trip, heavy track, fast tempo. So there is a little question mark on her because her two failures in Australia have been in really fast races. But the first one, she was in a different race, different time zone to the leader in Pride of Jenny. And this time she's failed again. But I think it's inconclusive.
Okay.
Inconclusive.
Don't read into it, punters.
No,
Yeah,
don't
okay,
read into it.
Oh, good.
Mr. Brightside, I want to apologise for what we said about him last week.
No, not we. You two, because I said he was
Oh,
world class
yeah,
and you
no.
guys shot it down.
I said that he was world class, but it didn't sit well with me leading into Saturday because I thought about it.
You said he
and-
wasn't world class.
I did. I said he wasn't world
Yeah,
class.
sorry, you just said then you said he was. So just clean that up.
Okay. Well, I said he wasn't world class, and that was unfair because he's got to beat an eyelash in a Cox Plate
Cox
by a
Plate.
world class horse in Romantic Warrior, and that's the Weight for Age Championship of Australia.
Yeah.
Take away that great horse who's gone on and conquered the world since, and he's got a Cox Plate under his belt. So
On behalf of Mr. Brightside, apology accepted. Okay?
okay, well,
World class horse. World class horse.
world class.
World class.
Yeah, our knock was that our milers aren't like our milers and middle
was the
distance
knock.
horses. Like our sprinters are world class, but yeah,
Yeah,
the Cox
that was
Plate,
it.
the Cox Plate would be a top 5 or 10 race on the world list.
Speaking of huge Group 1 this weekend, it's Underwood Stakes Day. Stonker. Absolute. Great card, both Sydney and Melbourne. We'll kick off with the Underwood Stakes, which is race 8 at Caulfield, leg 8 in your UPC Showdown. Pericles and Place de Carousel, the Irish horse, at the top of the market. Buckaroo at $5.50. BJ, give us one, please.
Yeah, so I think Place to Carousel is the most likely winner. Really good first up in Australia. That was behind Via Sistina, and then she was okay in that Queen Elizabeth Stakes behind Pride of Jenny. Trial was good enough, but she's not the one that I'm going to be taking in my UPC Showdown. The one that I think is over the odds is right down the bottom. She's firmed up since they opened the markets. I think she was about $17 when I was doing the form yesterday, and into around $14 best available. But I think Coco's Sun can really improve. Second up, she comes out of a really slow race. First up, that was at Caulfield behind Another Will. She settled at the rear of the field. She only really warmed up late. She was in limited room. She clocked the 4th best. I think it was the 3rd or the 4th best last 200 metres of the meeting. She just had no hope there. Gets up in trip here. Jamie Carr jumps back on. Jamie's won a Group 1 honour in the South Australian Derby, beating Warmonger. She's sort of forgotten about, given the fact that Warmonger is now, Caulfield Cup favourite, and potentially right in the market in a Melbourne Cup. Coco Sun, she improves second up. She lands closer to the lead speed. As I said, Jamie's on, and around that $14. She's only got to come up a couple of lengths, not even a couple of lengths, a length and a half, and she can produce a similar figure to what the favourite in Pericles did last start.
You liking one in this one, Nicholas?
Yeah, I am.
Well, that's handy.
there's-
That's good.
Yeah.
Didn't want to go to break that early.
Yeah, I think the two sort of top Caulfield Cup seats resume here. Faulkner Park and Plaster Carousel.
Yeah.
I'm with the mare though, Plaster Carousel. She's well found. She's $4.60, $4.50 around that sort of mark. But Anthony and Sam Friedman camp used this race 12 months ago to kick without a fight off. He was a little bit unlucky in this race, and I think he ran 6th. But it was a really good run. But I think she's got the sharpness in her legs. Her trial was good alongside Warmonger, and she's also had another jump out where she won that. She went super in that. Barrier 5, Mark Zara on. She can get the nice run in behind them. Like Blake said, that first run in Australia in a Randwick, she started $6 behind Via Sistina and was really good. And then I'm happy just to forgive everything out of that Queen Elizabeth. So, yeah, with her. But Faulkner Park, he's... I'm one of his biggest fans, been sort of riding the coattails for quite some time. He won that Q22 up in Queensland over the Carnival, which is the race without a fight, won 12 months ago. So, and he brained them that day. He started $4. He was off the map late.
We're going to ask Woodhead about it. Because I think you've seen him in the flesh.
Who?
Faulkner Park.
Have I?
Did he win the Wagga Cup? Was that or Mudgee?
No, he won the
Wagga. You're at Mudgee.
Yeah.
I think so.
Close.
You're close.
Sake, mate.
Yeah.
Wagga, Mudgee.
You nearly had me there. I'm like, yeah, I saw Faulkner Park.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? No, thank you, but no.
But yeah, so I'm keen to see what he does because I've got a ticket on him in the Caulfield Cup, and I think he's
What price?
$21 Caulfield Cup. I
Nice
think.
choice as one of your horses.
He is, yep, one of
Yeah.
mine. He ran second to Faulkner Park in that Q22, and then went on and did some things. So
I actually think this race is a little bit underwhelming, to tell you the
Oh,
truth.
okay.
see, we had this conversation.
You guys are on opposite ends. You like this race?
I think there's nothing wrong with it. There's 6 Group 1 winners in it. There's a Melbourne Cup winner. There's a couple of international Group 1 winners, Q22 winner, a few Doomben Cup winners. Like
Oh, okay.
the Group 1 winner, like the quality of the Group 1s that have been won by the 6 horses, sure might be a little bit underwhelming. And Pericles,
Well, I think the fact that Pericles is the 2-1 favourite at
Yeah.
Weight for Age
yeah, that was going to be my
suggests
But I
that
think
it
he's
is a little bit underwhelming.
I think he's a false favourite. I think he's just favourite because he's had a couple of runs under his belt.
Well, as much as I love you two bickering, let's head to a break. After this, we'll get into the rest of the races. We're back. The boys have cooled off over the break. And
we had a scrap.
yeah, quick scrap in the studio.
He's a bit bigger than me.
SEN.
I got more fighting.
Hey mate, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight and the dog. Big thanks to UPC Showdown, our sponsor. Over
kicked him in the knee.
$1.8 million given out since March.
Dog hairs.
No dollars.
Dollars?
Australian dollars.
What?
Yeah.
How good?
You can't say anything else because people are like, oh, money or what? The real money, guys.
Yeah. Fast.
It's a showdown.
That's right.
More people in there, the more money.
Yeah, that's right. I can't wait for Melbourne Cup Day Showdown. That is going to be
That whole week will be monstrous.
monstrous.
They should do just I'm sure they're listening and get some ideas here, but they should
Well,
do
hopefully.
a showdown over the entire Melbourne Cup week.
Yeah, what
like
a
a 20-leg showdown.
yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, I've just got like ideas going through my head right now.
What
Like
one?
tickets into a massive one on Derby Day or something.
Yeah.
$1,000 tickets. Something like that.
These are all great
Options are
ideas. I can hear Steve and the crew jotting them down as they listen to this episode.
Yeah.
What else they do? Just put a pen through all of them, boys. But thank you for your feedback. No, I am actually excited because Melbourne Cup will be Melbourne Cup week. Will be great
that's the
for
one
the
that
showdown.
I've just been biding my time. I'm going to win that one. I've decided.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, this is awkward.
Same.
because
Oh no.
I thought I was going to win that one.
Oh no.
Just been
Three-way tie. First time ever.
slow.
Okay, let's get into the good, bad, ugly. Brought to you by UPC Showdown. The good, and I'm taking it from here because my horse is in the Everest. Yay! We'll put that sound effect in later.
Yeah.
Queensland form.
Bella Nipotina gets her slot. The Iron Lady of Australian racing.
Who said that?
I read it.
I think it was
Possibly RaceNet?
Yeah, it might have been Ben Doris.
Your mate.
Yeah.
Doris.
Well, she's an easy
tough.
choice.
She's tough.
Like,
Well, actually, I believe you said it. Was it last week on this show that it'd be the horse that Tab will take?
the people's horse.
Yeah. Mad if they didn't. They listen.
No one was on her as early as I was.
No.
Do you remember?
You were on early days.
Very
years
early.
ago.
4 years ago. I remember being at one of Max's mates' first birthdays, and he's 5. So that really checks out.
There you go. Yeah.
It's been 4 years since
Well,
that.
Where did she win at? Do you remember?
Was it in
Just
South
having a
Australia?
look at her form now.
It was either Melbourne or South
She's
Australia.
been
won like
to
a-
South Australia, but I don't think early days.
I don't know why I've
Sangster,
got
she
that
ran
there.
5th in the Sangster, ran 5th in the Goodwood.
But she's there. Very exciting. I think it was the right horse for her to take. Good to see another slot taken up.
Yeah.
I'm not in agreement with you guys. I want some more slots getting taken up. You reckon we'll see some slots getting taken up this week?
Potentially.
Probably.
Big racing, the shorts. She's just so consistent.
Yeah.
Like,
Love her.
It's hard to knock, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her last 5, she's finished no further back than second. Form around the current favourite in I Wish I Win. She got him on 10,000 Day. If there is rain around on Everest Day, that would be playing to her favour.
There is.
She
apparently.
goes on good. She goes on heavy. She's very hard to knock.
She's tough.
You'd have her in your first fours and whatnot, and if she
What's
gets,
Overpass doing?
That was my next question.
they want to go
Overpass.
there first up.
Surely Overpass gets a slot.
He'll get a slot.
Has to get a
I
slot.
wonder if those guys, the fellas
Oh,
from
the Ram Racing.
the Ram boys,
Are they back in the
Do they
ATC
own-
slot?
do they import all the Rams to Australia?
I don't know. I think so, maybe. But
I
what
think
I heard,
so.
no, okay, no. I
No,
think
I think they
I
do,
actually
yeah.
think. Hold on, wait. I think I thought that and told you that's who they are. So
Okay.
that's why you think
They're
that-
all people from all different businesses. There's doctors. There's
Oh, okay.
One of them imports all the Rams.
possibly.
Do you
I
reckon Bjorn would suit a Ram?
yeah.
Bjorn did the marathon.
Marathon
Yeah.
Björn.
Yeah.
Well
You ever
done.
just painted on his face? I saw on their social
Yeah,
media.
Ferrara. Yeah.
Sure, shout
Do you know
out
what-
to Björn because
Oh.
that's a huge effort.
Yeah, it
He
is.
would have
That's a
beat if Hildo did it. His
would've
racing manager.
yeah.
He would have beat him by an hour, 2 hours maybe.
Well, that was their thing though. They were going to have a head to head.
Yeah. Well, why didn't Hildo?
Go look up Björn Baker's socials.
Yeah. Well done.
Overpass must get a slot. I will say that now. Must.
Oh, I think he.
Then I'll be happy.
I think he deserves a slot.
First up, they're not seeing anything prior. Yeah,
He's a
he
good.
gets
He's a very good sprinter. He's won what 2 quackers, a winner bottom. But
He's a dual quokka winner.
yeah, what's he had 2 starts in an Everest now, and they've both been pretty pretty average. I thought.
Nah,
so I
it's all right.
I don't know.
No, I think
No
he's.
way.
What he had a? Did he have run as a 3-year-old or something?
Oh.
I have
Maybe
to
he's
go-
on
I
that
have to
one.
go back.
Let's not. But yeah, Overpass. If you're listening and you've got a slot, give it to Overpass. I did hear the Ram Racing crew.
Yeah, he did. He's running it twice. Yeah. He ran 6 behind Giga Kick, beaten 2.72 lengths,
Oh,
and he
nothing.
ran 10th behind Think About It, beaten less than 4 lengths. So
That's
yeah,
nothing.
I think he deserves a slot.
Definitely. The Ram Racing people, if they win the Everest, look out. Because
Are they still in the
I
ATC
think
slot?
they, I have no idea. Did you, sometimes you ask me questions, you know I don't know the answers to.
I thought you might know.
Well, while we're talking about the sprinters, Bella, let's talk about the shorts. Race 9 in Randwick. It is leg 9. Oh, it's crazy how those sometimes they line up. We love it when the races line up with the legs.
We do.
Blake reckons they do it on purpose.
Yeah. I do. Yeah.
Let me just update this page so I can give you accurate odds. I am me. $3.40, Private Eye $6, Lady of Camelot $7, Afcalan $8.50, Mumbai Mose $8.50. Is this a race that you guys can agree on is an exciting race?
This is a good race.
Yeah. All these lead ups to the Everest are exciting because I
Okay,
think
that's
what
good.
we spoke about last week is that these horses have got to be tuned up and ready to win because they don't have slots.
All right. If you just look at that field, how many potential Everest horses, Everest runners are lining up here? Just quick.
3?
3 max.
I'll say 3 as well.
I'm saying 1.
Actually, I'm in 4. I didn't roll all the way down the page.
Way
I didn't scroll all the way down the page, but way to the stars.
2. I'll say 2. Who are your 3?
My 3 were Steffi Magnetica, Private Eye, Lady of Camelot.
Oh, probably. I was probably left out Steffi, and she probably should be there.
Last year's Stradbroke winner won the Everest, so they've got to consider that, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm saying Private Eye and IME. Do you know what's interesting about IME?
Tell us.
Interesting.
Yep.
She clashed with Bella Nipotina 3 times.
Beaten her all 3.
Beaten her all 3.
Beat her in the Sydney Stakes last year.
Yep, beat her first up.
First up in Premier.
She was heavily
She
supported
was,
there too.
actually.
She had every chance,
Yeah.
but so did Bella Nipotina.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, go to him first.
Well, I'm going to go to the Stradbroke winner, Steffi Magnetica. I think they weren't going...
Shock us.
I know.
Shock us.
She's the double figure shot here. She can beat Marzu. She can beat Mumbai Muse. She
Tell
can
me
beat
that
Afghan.
price isn't right.
Yeah, it's right.
There's no respect for the Stradbroke winner.
But
You've said that a lot. They just don't respect the Stradbroke winners enough.
I've said that.
He's been known for saying that.
He's been known true advocate for the Stradbroke.
The reason that she was sort of on the Stradbroke radar in the first place was that terrific first up run in the Doomben 10,000, where she went back to the worst part of the track, beaten a length and a half by Bella Nipotina, I Wish I Win. Then she went to the Fred Best. It was worst part of the track again. And then I know she carried 50 kilos on her back when she won that Stradbroke, but she's gone from a 3-year-old to a 4-year-old, and I tell you what, the 3-year-old form out of the Queensland Winter Carnival so far has been grouse.
Yeah?
Ostraka.
Fill me in.
Ostraka was a big winner. Miss Aria. There's been a stack of
Ostraka
horses.
did go good.
He
That
did
was
go very
an
good.
outstanding win.
Yeah, so she's probably the best 3-year-old filly from the that Winter Carnival, and here she is in the shorts.
All right, Beach, give us one.
It's not a race that I'm
Diving into.
No. I will just be keeping myself ticking over here. I think IME's the one. I thought 1,000 metres was short of her best in the Concord. So 1,100 metres suits better. I know she had every possible chance there, but Maps to receive every possible chance here. Mac in the saddle. I think she's hard to beat. She was really heavily supported.
She was. Yeah.
Like 7 into 480.
The way the track played really advantaged her from memory.
Way the Stars run well. He runs 1,100 metres too, so
Watch out.
I'd like to see him run well.
Yeah.
It's just, like I would be advocating for Private Eye to turn the tables, but maybe over 1,100 metres you can sit wide and still win, but
I reckon he's
12
gone.
doesn't help.
Who?
Private Eye.
Okay.
Cactus.
I reckon. We've seen enough of him. He can't win an Everest.
I don't know if he can win an Everest, but
He's consistent.
He's a
but
very good horse.
He's the male version of Bella Nipotina.
Aft Cabin first up. What did you make of him?
Yeah, he was a bit stiff, but
He's a bit unlucky, but
he's the same. He's a C grader.
yeah, potentially.
Love to pot him now.
I just like to see the best horses race the best horses in the best races. And
I reckon Cold Crusher can run well at big odds. I know this isn't
on track for the Hunter again.
Yeah, I think like if he was first up here with the blinkers on,
Yeah, the blinkers.
that'd be dangerous. But
Sydney Stakes again. That's his,
potentially, maybe Everest.
All right. Well,
all these witches hats in.
we got a few more races to get through, so we'll go to a quick commercial break. But let's hopefully see some stars come out of this race. Maybe Where the Stars gets a Everest slot.
Go the Stars.
Hope you enjoyed the quick break. This is the leg up powered by UPC Showdown. There is showdowns all during the week as well. If you weren't aware, cheaper showdowns, $10 showdowns, $20 showdowns. There's something on the Showdown app for everyone.
Yep.
Download the UPC Showdown app. Let's do bad for the Showdown. What is it? The good, bad, ugly. Bad. Oh, thank you. Blake, this is you, bud.
This is me, so I'm taking this one?
Yeah, you're bad.
Yeah, you told me that. Okay, so I think the bad is the fact that... Okay, let's just go through this. The Melbourne Cup weights were released this week.
Mm-hmm.
And the current top weight, the horse that was allocated the top weight was last year's winner without a fight, 58.5 kilos, but it's very unlikely that we're going to see him there.
Correct.
The horse that was given the second top weight was Via Sistina, 56 kilos.
Unlikely.
Very unlikely that we're going to see her there. So, next in the pecking order, Vauban, 55.5, Point Lonsdale, 55.5, Middle Earth, 55.5, Royal Champion, 55.5. So, it's very, very likely that the top weight in the Melbourne Cup will carry 55.5 kilos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what weight a bloke like James McDonald can ride?
Not 55.5. This will be problematic for a lot of our jockeys, won't it?
It will. It will be very problematic.
So what are they going to do?
Well, James can ride 55.5 and he can probably get
Trick question. Like it.
He can ride 52.
Straight in there.
No. I am saying...
I'll tell you now, he sets me up to fail.
No. So yesterday at Canterbury, like have a look at the first winner. James rode the first winner, Emma Leader, given 55. He had to ride her at 55.5.
Yeah.
So he could probably ride 55 54.5 would be a stretch.
Okay.
But Melbourne
But
Cup
where are we
Day.
getting to?
So
on
I'm
this?
saying that a bloke like him is not going to get many opportunities to ride in this Melbourne
Yeah.
Cup.
It probably wipes out Nash or Willa.
So Nash can only ride 57.5. Like Chad Schofield, 55.5.
Mark Zara
Zara.
won the last 2 editions of the Cup. He
Yeah,
could
so
do
like
better
these
ride.
blokes
So what?
are not going to potentially. So we got the best race in Australia. It's my favourite race.
Yeah.
So potentially in the best race in Australia, the race that has all the eyes on it, it's the race that stops the nation. We're not going to potentially have our best riders in it because horses don't have their true handicap weight. So I think that what needs to happen is what previously did happen. So the top weight will go 58.
Yep.
So they raise the weights up so that these good jockeys can ride.
I think
the
they've
race.
got to have. I think is it 56 needs to be the top weight in the race, so they will get raised. But if it's the case where there's horses with 55 and a half,
I don't think they will. From what I know,
Okay.
I don't think they will. Previously they did, but there were complaints from the international raiders, like coming out here thinking that they had 52 and a half, and then the weights get raised 2.5, and they end up with 55 on the day. And
even
there's
though
some
it's
type
all-
of confusion because they don't do that in Europe.
even though it's all relative.
All relative.
Yeah. I suppose the only way that we can get around this is if a horse, say, a Faulkner Park, who's on 55. Who else have you got there that had the 55 and a half? I don't know. A lot of those are internationals with 55 and a half. So
Yeah, if
Say
Faulkner Park
Faulkner
wins
Park-
the Caulfield Cup, then he'll get a penalty.
But Tyler Schiller's been booked and he's a 50. He can ride.
Yeah, Tyler can ride
52.
light, so maybe
Yeah.
he'll just give the ride to James.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
He'll ride
maybe.
something else.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
I-
What do they do? Do they just go deeper into the Australian jockey stocks? If this is a case, or we'll start seeing a few of the.
I think William Buick's been confirmed to ride Vauban this year.
We'll have to get
I
Aussie
believe.
Tom over.
Yep.
I don't know what he rides.
He would
He's
ride
tiny.
heavy.
Yeah, he wouldn't get
I think
down
he'd be
much.
heavy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think probably like he'd probably ride around that 55 and a half. But
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think he'd
like
be
you
lighter
could
than
also
James.
say that it's good as well, that it gives other jockeys opportunity.
Yeah.
But I do think that
On the
You
best
want-
race of the in the racing calendar, you
Yeah.
want to see the best.
you want
one.
these blokes to have rides.
No,
I'd,
you're
I'd
right.
hate to see James not have a ride in the Melbourne Cup because
Yeah.
he doesn't find a ride black.
He could have a good ride
Most
in
of
the
them,
big dance.
most of them are sort of internationals.
That's right.
So they might bring their international jockeys.
Yeah.
And then he might not get a chance. So
And then suddenly, we're looking at just an international race as our biggest race.
Yeah, that's never been done before.
It's
Yeah.
not a path we want to go down.
No.
If it's just all international jockeys, all international horses.
Have you found one off the weights?
no,
that you can
no,
tumble
I
into?
didn't look into it too
No,
much.
you just,
Oh,
just potted them.
everyone's,
just
everyone's
wait.
got their ear to the speaker.
We'll just wait. We'll wait. No,
We'll wait, guys.
I don't know. Like this is not my go. Looking at all these, look at how many horses I'd have to look at.
Yeah.
1,000 of them.
And doing the form with like YouTube and all the other stuff you've got to go down.
like that.
Pat's like that.
Yeah.
Pat used to do the show with us. He's exactly like that. He loves going down the rabbit hole. And good luck to you all. I just listen to people that I think are smarter than me. at
Maybe
this,
Coco
like
Sun.
you two. Or
Maybe
Coco
she,
Sun.
maybe she can win this weekend.
Third race. Guineas Prelude, Caulfield Race 9. Leg 11 in your UPC Showdown for punters that are playing at home.
Yep. Just a quick one on this Woodhead. We're going to go Caulfield Race 9, like you just said.
Yep, I did say that. That's good.
A horse by the name of Epimels, number 3 for Trent Busserton and Natalie Young.
Let me have a look
He
here.
won his first 2 starts at Sandown and Flemington. That was the Anzac Day Stakes, which takes a pretty smart horse to win. I know Perfect Thought ran well in it. Legacy's won it 2 years ago, and she's a good mare.
Yeah, Perfect Thoughts. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Not only that, but he had a good 3-year-old
He's a
season.
benchmark
He
horse.
wasn't the horse that I was thinking of when I said it originally. He ran in it, but he didn't win the race. But anyway, Epimels did win it. He bolted in. Then he resumed at Moonee Valley, first up over 1,200 metres. Barrier 1, he ended up last on the fence, bolting on the corner, and then Johnny Allen nearly fell off. He just got tight for room. He balanced up, got to the middle of the track. He was beaten 6 lengths, but complete excuse. So he goes to an outside gate here in barrier 10. He can settle, midfield or worse, but he'll get to the middle of the track, be able to wind up to 1400. I think he can bounce back. That's Epimelis, number 3, and the blowout is number 7, Swift Falcon for the Hawks camp.
I was just looking at this horse.
Yeah, nothing.
The Falcon.
I thought his run on debut.
He's a goodie.
His run on debut is 60 to 1 behind Ikasara and Eltoff, who had no luck in a benchmark 78 the other week. And then he should have won. He should have beaten Emilius, I thought, in his second start, and then he rounded the field from last on a heavy track at Rose Hill.
Yeah, I think the rail was out that day too.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to make.
I remember thinking that was going to be an up and in day, and he's just gone crunch.
Yeah, so
he's the outside.
He's like $35. So whether or not he can win it first up, but
Tough draw.
yeah,
Here.
but he'll go back anyway, and there might be.
Nick doesn't care about draws.
No, just find the best
Just
horse.
get a better price.
That's right. $35 in your showdown each way all day.
Did you have any other selection to add in this segment?
Yeah, I want to go to Renwick Race 7.
Let's do it, mate. Let me get
What
there.
leg is that in the showdown?
Oh, yeah.
See, this is why we have to have shared notes.
It
So
might
for
be.
anyone listening, we have a shared note.
Well, there's no point
But
going there
at
if
the
it's not
minute-
in the showdown.
The minute that the show is ready to
It's
record,
like 5.
Blake
Leg 5.
says, I need to now just create my own notes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this is
but
why.
No,
That's
I
good.
just like to keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, scripted's boring.
It is
Yeah.
boring.
Practice is boring.
Text us in if you
Text.
text us if you think scripted is boring.
Yeah, mate. Practice. I mean, what's the word?
Get off your high horse, Woodhead.
Sorry.
Notes. Let's go to leg 5 of the UPC Showdown, Renwick Race 7. This is a cracking race. And that was a Group 1 winner.
Yeah.
Erno's Cube.
Got bloody Autumn Glow. She's good.
Yeah.
She's good, but she's not an odds-on chance.
No.
No. That was a good ride last start by Macca. It was like
He's good at that.
He's riding great.
He is. What did he have? 5 rides yesterday? For
She only
fours?
landed. No, that was McDonald.
Oh.
Who are you talking about?
It wasn't Mac. It was
Hold on.
K-Mac.
Oh.
Sorry. It just... Usually you're loving on J-Mac,
Yeah.
so we just went there.
K-Mac's riding very well.
K-Mac is riding
He's
well.
back.
J-Mac is
K-Mac
always...
is back. All right.
That's fine. J-Mac jumps on tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he's got his work cut out.
Okay.
I think so too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
But
so
it was
too.
It was a good ride by K-Mac last time because he only landed about 3 lengths from the lead speed. And she was really strong late, got over the top of them. But I don't see her getting anywhere but last or second last. Like back of the field, so she's going to have to come over the top of them. This is different gravy. You got Manal, Group 1 winner. Amina's flying. I thought El Mortzillo
Bit of QF.
was a pretty good run last start. But I do think this is one of the better bets of the day. Number 3, Erno's Cube.
Oh, Erno's.
She was very, very good first up. That was behind Amina and Manal. She had the wine drawer again. She was snagged back to last. Best closing splits of the race. She's 4 weeks between runs. So I think she meets Amina 3 kilos better than she did first up. And Manal, she meets 1 kilo worse at the weights or something like that. But she can strip fitter for that. Up in trip, low draw, settles closer to the lead speed, and we're getting double figure odds. There's no way she starts double figure odds. And Autumn Glow, she'll start black odds for sure.
Monstrous. I love it. I love it. All right, going to head to our last break, but make sure you come back because we've got one more race to look into, and I've got a DM of the week that we need your racing fashion advice, boys. All right, let's aim for a big end to what has been a big show. Have you got an ugly?
Yeah, quick one that I saw yesterday.
Yeah, let's do it quickly, bud.
At race 6 at Doomben yesterday, Wednesday for the punters. Michael Carl aboard I2 Tucky.
Oh, I saw this.
Yeah, she was home for all money. He thought he was home on her. He put the whip away. He sat up. Hatasu got up on the inside and bloused her. And I2 Tucky started favourite. So
Plenty of punters would have been
3 months.
Punters on the deck.
upset for that.
Mm. Only punters on the deck.
Upset for that.
Only 4 weeks, which I think if his name was Miss J. Carr,
Yeah.
everyone would have gone
6
up in
months.
arms. So we,
Well, I wonder-
Front page of
we've
the
hardly
paper.
heard anything about it.
Oh,
So,
front page of the paper.
I just don't understand how they can come up with a month there and it's taken
yeah.
3 months
Yeah,
to get Janet.
yeah,
Like,
it's
why
not even
can't we just
24 hours.
And this was definitely would have won if he wrote.
would have won.
out
Jamie
the-
Carr's wouldn't have even won.
Yeah.
But
But that fired me up because I just felt for the punters that were on that.
I
horse
feel
yesterday.
for him. I feel for him.
Well, keep the energy, guys.
Yeah.
Bloody
I
hard
like
to back
it.
a winner,
It is.
unless you're me.
The text line is lighting
It's
up.
lighting up. It's lighting up.
Keep the energy. We got Fangirl this weekend in the 7 stakes.
Oh, I can't wait to see her. We're gonna see the real fangirl this weekend.
Yep.
She'll shit in.
Lay. Oh,
Do they have to beat
I
that?
don't know. I don't think you can swear though.
No, it's not a swear word.
Well, we'll let other people decide that. Fangirl, $2.20 mark.
We're gonna see the real fangirl.
It's just the showdown lock, is it?
Yes, put her in.
Get your 3 points. That way you don't.
You might even get better than that.
Yeah.
She's
Why
the
not?
unluckiest horse in the world
Okay.
drawing a gate.
Statement.
Big call.
She never can draw a gate.
Yeah.
When does she ever draw a gate?
Don't ask Nick. You just told him he doesn't care about it.
I think she drew a gate. Maybe she drew a gate in the Cox Plate
Probably.
and never got clear.
Maybe they want to be.
Who
out.
beats her?
I thought the win of Royal Patronage in his first Australian start was that of a good horse.
Oof.
It was good, but
He's gonna-
he was 400 days between runs.
Yeah.
Can he reproduce it?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? But
It's
he's,
hard to keep that set up though.
He's going to go
Win
forward. Adrian
400
Bott
days.
didn't think they had him.
That's right.
Yeah,
Wait
it's tough.
another 400
It's
days.
real
That's right.
tough.
Back
have
to the
it.
paddock.
Adrian Bott
Rough
didn't
for the
think they
owners.
had him ready, but he put himself on speed. They looked to go fast. He was right there. Held off Amelia's Jewel and Kovalika, who
Made Kovalika look like a bit of a fool, didn't
wouldn't
it?
go that far.
It made look like a fool.
All right, we'll have a case of tunnies on it.
I was drinking the tunnies the other night.
I know.
I had all the tunnies in the fridge. At least it's only $40.
All right, Fangirl. Hey, we've got a DM of the week. We actually got this last week from Phil, and then he got upset we didn't ask it. But he's, and I don't have it on me right now. But he's saying, his message was, I've started, me and the footy boys are going to the races a lot more heading into spring. These boys are in Melbourne. What are the fashion tips from the Leg Up boys and fashion no-nos?
No.
Yeah.
Tarakash white shoes.
Let's not bag brands.
They're no good.
Hey,
Crocodile skin shoes. Out.
oh, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not even agreeing with that either.
Socks.
My formal
Wear socks.
wear socks. Got to wear socks. Oh, okay, I'm putting that one on the list. I'm not saying no to white shoes either.
White shoes are no good.
I wore
White pants are no good also.
white. I wore a
Unless
white.
you're in the Navy.
I wore. I wore a white 3-piece suit and white shoes to my formal and red sunglasses.
That would have been no good.
No, that would have been
Year
okay.
12 formal.
Unless you're in
Year
like
12.
That would
Unless
have
you're
been fine
in-
for like Ballarat Cup Day.
a Greek wedding or something like that,
Yeah.
potentially you could wear
Get away with
White.
it.
Yeah,
white
white.
trousers or
White.
something like that, but not the races.
That's the European summer
Black.
vibe.
I'm saying no
Traditional.
nos. Don't wear green. It's bad luck.
Bad
wearing
luck.
green
Yeah.
to the
Okay.
races,
So no
just-
green.
No green. You shouldn't wear
Have
green.
to wear socks.
You probably shouldn't wear green anyway.
Look, I'm going to sound like
Wear
a dad
a belt.
Yeah,
Have to
put
wear
a belt
I'm
on.
with you on that one.
Tuck your
I just
shirt
need
in.
to have a belt.
Tuck your shirt in.
Wear a jacket. You don't need to go jacket and tie.
Yelling at the people. Stop
It's not
yelling
hard.
at them.
Jacket.
Yeah, we have to
You don't
check
need
the end of members.
Oh, yeah, but not everyone's going into members.
Yeah, but
You
you're
go on the
always
races,
there
throw
in
a
case.
jacket on.
Always
I
wear a
think
jacket just in case someone
It gets
goes,
chilly
hey,
after the last.
I've got to. Listen, sensible shoes.
Yeah.
Got to wear
Can't get a
sensible
pair of
shoes.
RMs.
And I'll tell you another one that I like. RMs.
I love RMs, but
Then I'd
not to
come
Randwick.
What was that?
Not to
Last time I was at
Randwick.
Randwick, I wore RM.
Well,
Why?
I'm just saying,
There's a
they're,
bloke at
they're
the front
country
that
tracks,
steals.
they're provincial tracks.
Ah.
Randwick
Oh, you're
is
saying
lace
like
up shoes,
patent and leather.
not patent leather.
Oh, the
but
black and white ones, like an old modster.
nice leather shoes.
I
will say another little tip just for that crew. So Philip that's written in, Phil, it's going to sound like a dad. Philip, sensible shoes.
Yep.
Don't wear expensive sunnies because the number one thing I've lost at the races over my time is money, and then sunnies. Like, get yourself a set of specs or something, 60, 70 bucks. If they go, they go.
Not even that much. Go to the servo around the corner from
You
the
still got to
race,
look good, Nick, please, mate. You can't just rock in with the aerials.
True.
Well, you can. I don't know. Maybe you can.
Yeah, and that
It's not a problem I have to worry about.
Yeah, don't wear a silly cap at the races.
Hat. I don't wear hats at the
No.
races. No, I agree with that. No hat.
No hat.
No play. So, thank you. Hope that's helped Phil and his crew out. Thank you for the show, gentlemen. Blake, Nick, have a great weekend this weekend, punters, and good luck. Hooroo.
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 Bye.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.